What is going on, everybody? Tyson here with Garage Life. And today, well, the main purpose I'm out here is testing out a new camera and mic. But I also do have this new cage car. New to me, I guess. It's from Hobao. It's been out for a while. A lot of Hobao generic stuff in here. But I really liked the look of it when I was looking at it. It's like I'm in for a new 8 scale type vehicle. This little cage car seems really kind of cool to me. I thought it looked pretty awesome, so I figure why the heck not. Let's get it. We'll put it on 6S, we'll get it out here, and we'll see what kind of little bit of fun we can have with this thing. So let's just drive this around. And again, I'm going to start up with the apologies if camera issues or audio issues. I'm trying out a new setup, so. This thing's spunky and fast. You can just see the ballooning that's going to go on with these front tires. Sorry, little saucers. Wow, this is fun. This thing is kind of cool. As you see, doesn't have a problem picking up. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into over here. Look at all the concrete just sitting around. Got A-arm breakers all over here. Right there, see? Let me just move it. Oh. A little too much ballooning for me. I'm probably gonna have to work on some diff fluid. And hope none of that went into the gears. This is pretty fun. The only thing I don't like about it is like there's no receiver box. So you're just wide open with the receiver, which means my hosing down won't be very good. I mean, it's quick and pretty stable until one of the wheels starts doing that. You get the saucers going and then it starts to slide. Then it's pretty fast. I'm sure these tires won't last long either. Little pin tires. Let's pull out a ramp. I mean, that was a pretty good jump for the little tiny bit of speed we had. Holy. I think one of the best parts for me I don't have to worry about ruining bodies. Uh-oh. I broke something. I think a shock. Oh, the tower, maybe. Both front shocks. Oh. I don't think they broke. It's just some stupid... I mean, probably not really meant for bashing. If you look in here, they're just on with like a little ball. And the thing just pop right off. But I did break the control arm. Guess I'll have to order a new control arm. Wasn't that bad of a landing, I didn't think. Had worse. But we're also going on concrete. I'm really sad if I experience a lot of breakages like that, because it's a pretty cool little buggy. Truggy, cage truggy, cage buggy. It really wasn't that expensive either for ready to run. No, it did it again. So I have to come up with a different shock system. This isn't gonna work. It's probably meant more for racing, and I'm bashing it, but you see here, I mean, this is like a ball end, and the shock just pops onto it. I mean, that seems pretty stupid for what we do here. And I mean, really, I broke the control arm, but it's just this front piece. It looks like most of it's still intact. I mean, they're pretty beefy in here, as you can see, so it's like I just kind of broke the front part of it, and I bet, you know, I could get a lot more out of this, I would assume, but he doesn't like those big jumps and landings. Oh, that's the first time it's been on its lid. Oh no. See, and I think all this is just, yeah, I don't think it's bent. I think it's just rubbing, but it might. You can see here, it looks like we pushed this in just a little bit. Steering, this block back here might be a little bit damaged and messed up. Definitely not driving it the way it's supposed to be driven, but it's fun. Of course, then again, I think it should be able to handle these little jumps, but I also think this little things I can probably fix and improve upon myself. Different shock standoffs. Oh. Different little shock standoffs would probably do good on this. Uh-oh, crunch. That one didn't work out as planned. A little bit of diff work. I mean, it flies. You barely even have to give it any. I would love just to full send it, but after the front shock issues, I'm gonna have to look at part numbers to see if these are the same control arms as some of the other trucks. if there's any tougher upgraded parts. Although it's doing pretty good, to be honest. Other than that one little... And the shock's popping off. And now it's Wendy's. This is a good mic test. Oh. I like this thing. This is actually really fun. I like this thing. Oh! I don't know what happened there. That was just, I mean... obviously my fault, but it just seemed like glitchy. It seems glitchy, like... I don't know, I was gonna say like the antenna got ripped off or something. But nice part about this, not warm. A little warm on the motor. This is just generic hobby wing stuff. By the looks of it. Like super generic, maybe not hobby wing. It's a 150 amp ESC. Probably make a better tray for it there. Super unbranded, just weird old motor, nothing major. Oh, I lost a couple screws, it looks like. Screws that hold this side guard in are gone on that side. They're all in on this side. Guess I don't even know if it came with them in there. It looks like they did. I probably just lost them because it's metal on the metal. But I'll have more of those laying around at home. Let's get to the truck and let's kind of finish this video off. The wind is really picking up now. Good little mic test. How does this mic do in the wind? I don't know. This truck's super fun though. I'll have to throw my own radio in it too, obviously. It's something we like to do too. But, I mean, obviously these little pin tires, these aren't gonna last very long. We're gonna wear those out on the pavement here, but everything else looks super cool with this thing. I love the look of it. Again, I did break this. I think I bent a couple of these in here. But other than that, jumping on concrete, it happens. I don't think I bent the chassis. I think it's alright. I think for the most part everything is alright on here. You just got to figure out a different system for these shocks. Which I don't really think would be too hard. Probably normal, just like Arma shock tower system would probably work to mount these on here. So they don't pop off. Probably just, I mean, you could probably get better, just different shocks on here in general that are better. Throw some Arma 6S shocks on here maybe. Looks like the back, everything held up pretty good. We got a lot of these washers in here, these aluminum washers. So that's pretty cool. So for the price, so far pretty good. I don't know how the wing mount's gonna hold up, we'll find out, but you know, if it doesn't, you know, somebody can fix that. So, and then I like these little aluminum side guards here. Probably need to be Loctite in. They screw in here, so it's like I lost this one screw here. These three are still here. And then on this side I lost one too, and that one's still there, which is nice because if that would have come out, I would have lost this side guard. Well, no, the side guard looks like it's still on with this here. So, just probably needs to be some stuff tightened up. Looks like I lost also an ESC screw. So, all things I probably should have checked before I drove it. I was just too excited to get it out here and drive it. And it looks like this is a little bent in here. Something I can probably bend back without really much of an issue. But I might just order a new one. We'll see what parts look like. This is a Hobao, so I am a Hobao dealer, so I should be able to get the parts okay, but it's just one of those things. I'm not a big, I don't like having to replace stuff all the time, and I don't know if they're, you know, how readily available the parts are. Also interested in how all this ties together. Here, I think it's just like this metal bar, and it probably goes to this plastic clip here. It's probably metal and plastic all clipping together, so hopefully it's stable and holds up for the long haul, but we'll see. And then again, can you get these replacements? Because, like, you know, something like this is it's scratched and dented, which it's going to happen, but sometimes it's nice to be able to replace that stuff if you want to. Or, you know, I could probably make something to go on here, you know, maybe here to kind of come up and protect it up here. If you have an accident or something like that, that's probably about the only place you're really going to have something. So maybe just need something to go from here to here that kind of protects this top area, some skids or something. So other than that, man, this thing was a blast, like a super fun blast. I hope everybody enjoys this video. I sure enjoy this vehicle. For now, I'm not going to like the tires and wheels. They're going to wear out. But again, for what this is meant for, not meant for a lot of what I'm doing. What I did with it today, concrete, jumping, this is more meant for your desert type stuff. But I had a blast with it. That's what it's all about. And I'm gonna go see if I can get some parts. So please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up button. Turn on the bell for all notifications of new videos, and we will talk to you guys all later. Peace.